Like I said, breathe in deeply, smell the coffee. And you know what else? It's like, it's one thing that it's coffee, but it's another thing when it's perfect every time. Every time. All you have to do is take the pod, put it in the brewer, hit the K button, and you've got the perfect coffee every time. And now, if you like iced coffee or you like hot tea and iced tea, you can do that with this system. Melissa Epps is joining us. She brings us our Keurig and has for years. And by the way, speaking of Keurig brewers, many of you may want to upgrade to this one and upgrade to this pack that we're going to give you. But I will also say, think gifts. There's so many reasons to buy this today. 10,000 of these have already been spoken for. And look what she just did. She's her own barista.
I sure am.
She is her own barista. How much would you pay for that?
Right.
And you've had to drive up to that place and you wait in the drive-through line and then you wait to place your order and then you place your order and now you got to wait to pay. And then you wait and you wait and now you paid and now you got to wait to actually get up to the window to get it. Forget all that waiting. You can be in your PJs and having your perfect cup of coffee. Let's take a look at the colors and then I'll show you everything you're going to get and what a great value this truly, truly is. Here is the gray right there. It's a beautiful neutral gray, no problem. That's a good color for a lot of people. This is the most limited. It's called Farmhouse White. It's not white white. It's more of what I call an ivory or an almond kind of white, or eggshell, maybe another way to describe it. This is Silver Sage. Silver Sage is a beautiful color. Then we have Cappuccino. Last year, when we brought a similar set, this was one of the first colors to sell out, so we brought a few more of those in. Very, very popular has been the black, and it's all done in the black, but wait till you see what all you get. The unit itself is $169. We're at $129. That's a savings of $40 just right there. But wait till you see this. We are going to include the My K cup, which is another $15, $16. This is called the Hyperchiller. Wait till you find out what this is all about, but let me just say, hot tea becomes iced tea. Hot coffee becomes iced coffee without the ice, by the way, just cold, you know, and that's called the Hyperchiller. We're including that. That's a $25 value unto itself. We are also including this piece. This is a storage drawer that rolls back and forth so you can have it back by the wall and literally roll it forward. You open it up, it's got room for 35 K-cups in here. We are including that. The unit can be off to the side or on top of it, it doesn't matter. Then we also include Caribou coffee. You know, that comes from my home state of Minnesota. Caribou coffee, you get 10 and 10, so you've got 20 K-cups of Caribou coffee, and you also get the water filter, which is good for 3 months, and you can add, you know, buy more water filters. And speaking of that, if you need to buy more water filters or you want to buy some extra K-cups, if you go to Keurig.com and you pay, or you basically put into your order $45 or more, you get $30 off. That $45 becomes $15 because you're getting this $30 voucher to be able to buy more K-cups from Keurig. Because guess what? My favorite drink is not even in my grocery store that's right near me. So I have to order from Keurig.com. You get all of that, but let me put up the value. When you have all that together, it would be $255. You're at $129. Oh, by the way, that's $26 a month. Oh, by the way, let's save you almost $18 more with free shipping and handling. And I got one more great idea, and that is today and tomorrow, with any order, if you in the promo code, as you're checking out in the promo code area, put LOVE20, 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 you'll get 20% off, and that right there could take you down much closer to only $100 for a $250 value. Pretty amazing today, which is why we've sold 10,000. Okay, I want you to walk us through this. First of all, starting with Why own a Keurig?
Oh, yeah. Well, Keurig, if you are not familiar with us, we have changed the way that everyone drinks coffee. Gone are those days where you have to worry about measuring out the coffee grounds, dealing with soggy, messy filters. All thanks to this guy right here. This is what we call a K-Cup. Our Keurig branded K-Cups, they are fully recyclable and they are BPA free, so you can use it and you can feel very good about it. It's something that we work long and hard on. But Keurig is all about drinking your cup one cup at a time. You know how when you would make that pot of coffee, there's nothing like that first cup of coffee out of that pot? Right. Now you can have that each and every time. These K-Cups are vacuum sealed, so no air gets into it until you put it inside the brewer. And the brewer actually punctures the top and the bottom of the K-Cup, giving you the most incredible cup of coffee ever. And this brewer, this is our Keurig K-Supreme, Mary Beth. This is all about innovative multi-stream technology. There's 5 different streams of water that rain down on those coffee grounds, tea, or hot cocoa.
It used to be one.
Just one. Used to just be one. We even have one of those to show you the difference between the two. But now you can brew a stronger cup just by pressing a button. You can brew hot over ice simply by pressing a button. You just need to add ice into a cup. And then it's going to, I love the fact that with 66-ounce water reservoir, the reservoir can be on the side, it can be on the back. We've streamlined it. The 4 most popular sizes, 6, 8, 10, all the way up to that large 12-ounce travel size mug. But it's really all about the convenience and the consistency with Keurig. Yeah. You don't have to worry about how to make that cup of coffee, tea, or hot cocoa because we're going to do it for you. And the multi-stream technology is truly a game changer. I'd love to show you this right here. This is what we used to have, which is great, right? Right. Provided a great cup of coffee.
I've enjoyed it for years and years.
Right, nothing wrong with it, and it still exists, and it's great. But what's better than one? Well, we added an additional 4 rains of water that's going to rain down over the grounds inside the K-Cup. And what does that mean to you? It means it's going to give you a more flavorful cup of coffee. It's going to be more robust. It's going to be more aromatic, and it's just going to be a better tasting cup of coffee.
Every single time.
Every single time.
Every single time.
That's right.
And then when it comes to cleanup, talk to me about cleanup.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, don't blink, because if you blink, you're going to miss it. So you're going to take your K-Cup out. And because these are recyclable, you're going to peel back the foil. You're going to empty your coffee grounds. I like to do it in my garden. It's a great thing to help with the growth of a garden. And then these can actually get popped right into your recycling bin. So it's something that we worked really long and hard on. It's really important for us to be good to the environment, and they are BPA free.
We've sold more than 10,000 and now another 450 just in the last few minutes. And this is the lowest price of the season. Lowest price of the season. And the fact that this is the final Keurig Today's Special Value of the year. We've only done one other one this year, and it was way back in the earliest part of the year. So you've waited months. And by the way, I was just thinking, you know, QVC stands for quality, value, and convenience. And when it comes to a Today's Special Value, this nails it on all of them. The quality of the consistency of the taste, time after time after time, year after year. The quality, then the value. You're getting a $129 price tag, where really it should be more like $255.
Easily.
And then you also get the convenience. And it is so convenient without having to deal with any grounds, just being able to pop in a cup, put it down, hit whatever size you want, 6, 8, 10, or 12 ounces, hit the K button, walk away, put your toast in the toaster, or put the bacon in the fry pan if you want the best of both worlds in the morning. But the fact is, you come back like a minute or two later, and you've got your hot cup of coffee or your tea, or maybe it's iced beverages. Maybe you don't like to drink hot things in the morning. You prefer iced beverages. We're going to talk about that Hyperchiller and how that works. But so stay tuned for that. But right now, I also want to just remind you, give us a call. Our testimonial line. Melissa and I would love to say hi to you today. 1-800-395-1601. May I have a little dabble-do on my hot chocolate?
I wanted to ask. I'm a whipped cream girl through and through. I didn't want to assume. I had to ask first.
I love whipped cream on my hot chocolate.
Oh, yes.
And you know what it just reminded me of? You know, one of the things we started doing when our grandkids were probably like 2 or 3. They would come in from being outside in the winter, and they were always like, my husband would say, let's have hot chocolate. And I had gotten these little cups from Temptations several years ago.
Yeah. I know.
And we would make hot chocolate in our Keurig and then divide it between the boys. And we'd sit around their little table and have hot chocolate.
So sweet.
That started when they were 2 or 3. The twins are 6 now. They come in, it doesn't matter if it's cold or hot outside.
They want the hot cocoa.
They want hot chocolate from the
it.
Keurig. And I'm telling you, that just, like all of a sudden, that just kind of stuck in my head. And I was like, we started a tradition without even realizing it.
And that's what it's all about. You know, I love the fact that we talk about the functionality of the coffee maker, right? The coffee brewer. And you can't even call it a coffee maker because it truly is a beverage center, because it's not just about coffee or teas or hot cocos. But really what this is all about, it's about making memories. It's about you know, gathering your family around. It's about the holidays that are going to be here before we know it. And what we've given you with this pack up is everything that you could possibly want out of the gate to get ready for the holidays, whether you're buying it for yourself to entertain or just a gift to yourself to enjoy just by yourself.
Or an upgrade.
Or you're giving it as a gift to someone that you love. Or I love that a lot of our callers and a lot of our viewers have written in to me over the last few hours and said, I'm buying this, but I'm keeping this part and I'm gifting this part and I'm breaking it away, because there are so many different things that come with this bundle, Mary Beth.
Exactly. Could you walk me through all those things?
Yes.
Because I did, but I want to hear from you.
Yeah, love it so much. We spent so much time putting together what we feel is the perfect bundle for all of you. Starting with the brewer, this is the Keurig K-Supreme. This is a fan favorite. Customers absolutely rave about it because it's simple and easy to use. There's no cumbersome menu to toggle through. Everything's readily available right at the top. Love that the water reservoir can go on the side. Love that it can go on the back.
And let's just talk real quickly to that. Why would I want, how do I know which one I want? Or, you know, what would make the difference?
Well, what was important to us was we wanted to really maximize your counter space. When we first started with Keurig, you saw that our brewers were kind of more of a left to right span, right? They were wider. But you wrote into us and you said, we love our Keurig technology, but we want it narrower. We want to maximize the real estate on our countertop. So we went to a more streamlined, more of a narrow brewer. So it depends upon what you have in your kitchen. You know, if maybe you don't have a lot of space, maybe you have really narrow space. When you put this water reservoir in the back, Mary Beth,
show that.
It's going to be just about 5 inches wide, actually just slightly less than 5 inches wide.
Look at that. You see how streamlined that is?
Straight back.
We downsized. If you've downsized it, or you're in a smaller area, or it's for your daughter who's in an apartment, or your son and daughter-in-law who are in an apartment, or whatever it might be. This is so slim. You've got room for all those other things.
Sure do.
However, maybe you want it sitting on that storage drawer, and you've got the extra width. Then put it on the side.
And you prefer this look, yep.
Come on over
and love
again.
the water reservoir.
Sorry.
It's more of like a pitcher, so you can remove it.
Yeah.
So that, yes, the brewer is fantastic. But we've also included 3 months of water filtration, so it's going to come with a wand. You can put any kind of water in here.
You can do tap water. I just do out of my sink.
That's what I do too, Mary Beth. That's what I do. I know some people, they use their water dispenser on the refrigerator, but we've included a water filtration wand that's going to come with your purchase, and we've also included a cartridge insert that's going to give you 3 months of water filtration. You can change it out, and you can go ahead and replenish that.
And it has a handle on it.
It does.
Makes it easier too.
It sure does. You can bring your water to it and fill it, or you can remove it and you can take the water reservoir to your water source.
Okay.
We've also included 2 boxes of one of our most popular flavors. It's a great caribou. It's a great fan favorite. Everyone loves it. It's a crowd pleaser, as you see right there. It's a great medium roast. We've also included this great $30 off coupon, a purchase of $45 or more on Keurig.com. So you can get started with the Caribou K-Cups, but our thought and our intention is for you to go to Keurig and pick what you want to spend the money on. What kind, you build your very own K-Cup assortment that you want.
I love that.
And then you can fill up this incredible drawer that we've included.
Look at this.
We've never done this before.
No, because I
so
still
excited.
have the spinny thing
Which
that
is
spins
great,
around, which
but-
works. But it kind of, this will take up less space.
Oh, yeah, it will.
Because it's all in one if you want to. I mean, you can take this off the storage drawer and use the storage drawer in a drawer if you want to.
You absolutely can. It's going to hold 35 different K-Cups, Mary Beth. It's also on wheels. So we did this by design. So if you have a low-hanging clean counter cabinet. You just go ahead, you can wheel it out, because what happens is when you go to pull up the bale and you go to brew your K-Cup, you don't want to hit the cabinet, right? And this additional space could potentially do that for you, but you don't have to worry about it. You wheel it out if it's sitting on top, and then you close it. So we truly have tried to include everything. The Hyperchiller. This is something that we're so excited about. Now you not only can make your iced beverages using your brewer, but you can also use it doing the Hyperchiller. It's going to flash chill whatever kind of a K-Cup. You're going to brew directly in there. This is going to come straight from the freezer. You're going to keep it in your freezer for about 12 hours, add water, follow the directions. Then you're going to brew your